Hello guys, Brad here again with another fragrance review. Today I want to talk about a sample from the house of Michael Kors. This one is called Extreme Blue. Here's what the bottle looks like from the inside of the card. In my little sample here, I've actually worn this one 3 times. I might have enough for one more wearing before it's completely gone. Came out in 2015 and is classified as an aromatic fragrance. Top notes are bergamot, angelica, pink pepper, and cardamom. Middle notes are juniper, cypress, and sage and sesame. And the base is amber, cashmere, and musk. So this one, first of all, I have to say that the name kind of threw me for a bit of a loop on this fragrance. When I thought Extreme Blue, I'm kind of thinking, something along the lines of like Bulgari's Aqua. If you've ever smelled that fragrance, it has like this, deep, kind of like seaweed, salty, ocean kind of a smell to it. This one to me doesn't really have any sort of an aquatic vibe to it. So even though the juice is blue, um, and the name's called Blue, Extreme Blue, it doesn't really have any aquatic type nature to it at all. It doesn't have like that cologne note in there or anything. Um, it's almost more along the lines of something like Bleu de Chanel. It has more of that kind of a blue quality to it than um, like a Cool Water or something like that. But as far as the smell goes, when you first give it a whiff, you do get that nice, refreshing burst of bergamot. But pretty quickly after that, you get that pink pepper accord. And the pink pepper gives it like this warm, sensual, spicy accord. Cardamom here, I think, is a little bit overpowered by the pink pepper, in my opinion. Doesn't have that typical cardamom spiciness to it, to my nose. So basically, what I'm getting here is like a pink peppered bergamot, and then in the background, you get sort of like a sweet, woody musk type background to it. So I think it's actually a pretty good fragrance. I think the name, like I said, is misleading. I would probably venture that the name of the fragrance should have been called something like Extreme Red, Extreme Pink. But I don't think the marketing team would go for that. It doesn't sound like a very manly way to go with a fragrance name. Extreme Blue sounds like a more appealing name, or maybe Michael Kors Almost Red, because of the pink pepper being almost red. But if you can get past the fact that the name doesn't really smell what you would think in terms of that, I think it's a pretty good fragrance. I think this is more like a signature scent type fragrance. Someone that's just looking for that one nice fragrance to wear every day. I think this would be great year round, spicy enough for cool weather, refreshing and citrusy enough for warm weather as well. So a nice all season type fragrance. Like I said, kind of like in that vein of like Bleu de Chanel, in that it's just like an all season, everyday grab type fragrance. But I wouldn't say it smells like Bleu de Chanel, but it definitely, I think, approaches blue in the same kind of way that Bleu de Chanel does. So let me get into some final scores on this one. The smell, I'm going to say 7 out of 10. This one's actually a pretty nice smell. I actually got one compliment at work while I was wearing this one. The guy said it smelled good, and I told him what it was and everything. And when I told him the name, he kind of agreed with me. It didn't really smell like a blue fragrance, even though he's not really a fragrance head like I am. I told him that it was more of a pink pepper fragrance, and that it should have probably been called something pink or red instead of blue. Projection longevity, I would say okay for a couple hours, and then kind of gets close to the skin. That's why I think I got the compliment, because it starts off pretty loud maybe at first. So we'll say maybe 4 to 6 hours longevity on this one. So I'm going to give the projection longevity like 7 out of 10. Versatility, 10 out of 10. Why not? Year round, you can wear it during the day. I think it'd be great for the nighttime, like on a date, going out. 4 seasons, pretty versatile. I don't really see too many occasions where Extreme Blue wouldn't fit the bill. Uniqueness, I'm going to say 7.5. I think it's pretty cool the way the pink pepper interacts with the bergamot here. Um, there's certainly a lot of fragrances out there that have that red tag, like Polo Red actually has 3 different types of fragrances: the Polo Red, the Intense, the Extreme. But that one had like the coffee in there. Then there was Hugo Boss Red, that had like the pink pepper, but it had a rhubarb accord in there. So if you just want like a refreshing, basic citrus, woody musk type smell with just a little pink pepper and the cardamom maybe to kind of tone down that peppery vibe as well. This is a good choice. It'd be a good introduction to pink pepper in a fragrance, I think, because it's not really as polarizing, I think, as a lot of these other peppery fragrances. Um, Price point. You get a 4 ounce bottle, $59.84. So that's a pretty fair price. $60 for a huge bottle. Great deal right there, and it's certainly something you can wear year round. So I think final score 7 out of 10. Michael Kors Extreme Blue. This is like a very versatile, easy to wear, spicy bergamot fragrance. I'd probably argue that maybe Michael by Michael Kors is their most interesting and unique fragrance, but this one certainly a nice crowd pleaser. I think it would fall right in line with people that like the blue type fragrance like Bleu de Chanel or um, I think Ferragamo had you know a blue type fragrance. I think something like that. If you're going to just that type of a blue, like a spicy citrus type fragrance. So that's my thoughts. 7 out of 10. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.